series at Christmas time, and we welcome back Craig Britton. Hi, Craig.
Good to be with you.
Yeah, it's always great to see you. I love the Capital City Brass Band, and it really has become a great Christmas tradition.
Really has. Yeah, it really has. We've got we do 2 Christmas programs each year, and we've kind of locked into locations. So we're at the Bohm Theater in Albion next Wednesday at 7 p.m. and then at Bethel Church on Friday the 13th at 7.
It's actually tomorrow, right?
No, it's
next Wednesday.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah.
So
11th and 13th.
Well, that's tomorrow, Craig. You better get your calendar out. Today's the 10th.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not playing in the performance tomorrow, so.
I was gonna say,
thanks.
you better make your plans.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Tomorrow night.
It is tomorrow night.
At the Bohm Theater, and that one there is an admission charge of $10 for the Bohm concert. Kids 14 under are free, and then the Friday night concert at Bethel is a free concert.
Awesome.
So yeah.
But you'll take donations.
Yep, donations are always welcome, and people are always incredibly generous, and your support is helpful with that. So we're very grateful for that as well.
Well, if you've never seen the Capital City Brass Band, we've got a little teaser.
Great.
From I think last year.
Great.
So yeah, let's look and listen in. So the brass band and Christmas, it's a pretty tight relationship for centuries.
Yeah, it really came out of the brass band movement in England, and which really started with the coal miners, and for their recreation they'd come out of the mines, and the people who could play and sing would just get together in these small guilds of instrumentalists and singers, and that really grew during the 19th century, especially in the Salvation Army movement, and that really took over the brass band, and that's really what's developed into what you see today, as far as the big organizations that have competitions and so forth, which we'll be heading for in April.
You've been very successful competing nationally in the brass bands. 2
national titles in the last 10 years, so.
National champion.
Yeah. So we'll be there in April in Fort Wayne again, competing with probably about 35 to 40 other bands. And
what's your instrument?
I play baritone and euphonium, but right now I'm in the baritone section in the band. So.
What's the program? Are you going to do the same show Wednesday and Friday?
Yeah, same except for we have a wonderful guest with us at the Bethel Church concert on Friday, Mr. Ken Wyatt, who's known to lots and lots of people in Jackson and well loved. Ken's been the organist at Bethel Church for many years, and so one of the pieces has an organ part in it, and so at the Friday concert, Ken will be joining the band, and so we're thrilled to have him along.
You told me that before the show, and I was surprised because I know Ken, and I thought I know him pretty well, but I had no idea that he was an organist.
Yeah, he's an amazing musical talent. He and I have collaborated together, performing together for about 30 years now, and he's written several arrangements for me personally, so wonderful pianist, wonderful arranger, just a really great talent.
Yeah, he's a great historian too, and a wonderful writer and photographer, and is still keeping his community informed, so great. Ken, I hope to make it myself Friday night. Now, give us a clue. Maybe tell us 2 or 3 pieces that you'll be doing.
Well, you can't get past a band concert without a march. So there's a real wonderful Christmas march that we're doing that includes lots of Christmas melodies. We're also doing a wonderful arrangement in the style of Glenn Miller, and so be a swing Christmas tune, and you know, all the standards, a couple hymn carol settings that are just beautiful. One on each half of the concert. In the Bleak Midwinter is one of them, and the lovely German carol Still, Still, Still. We'll be doing that as well. So lots of variety. If you've come out before, you'll get kind of a smattering of what you've heard before, but it's amazing when we get to about, I'd say about October every year, I start hearing from people in the community, you know, when's the Christmas concert? And so like you say, it's really become a part of people's celebration for the season, and we're thrilled to be a part of that.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's awesome, and world-class musicians, national champions, and recording artists too. Will you have some merch at the
Yep, we'll
concerts?
have a merch table there with T-shirts and CDs and other things, and we do have a website, ccbrassband.com, and you can go there and you can donate there on a secure website setting, and we always are appreciative of that as well.
It's called the Capital City Brass Band, but you have a lot of musicians that are Jackson-based.
Yeah, we do. In fact, I would say in the last 2 or 3 years, we've really spread out more into Jackson County and even towards Adrian, Ann Arbor areas, garnering some players. Also up north around the Flint, Flushing area, we've got a couple up in that area too. So comes together from a pretty wide geographical sweep, and then we rehearse at Mason High School, and want to give them a plug because they've been great supporters and great help. We have their facility free of charge twice a month, so it's just been a blessing to have them.
How many members are in the band?
Brass band's about 35, depending on your percussion rotation, but it's a smaller ensemble. I think people will notice, probably be surprised if they've never been to a brass band concert, just the amount of sound that comes from a smaller ensemble like that.
Yeah, and brass, really there's a ton of instruments that fit into the category.
Yeah.
Plus you have, I don't know if it's cheating, but you've had some percussion, you've got an organ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've used bagpipes, we've used a number of different instrumentalists along the way. Several organists here in Jackson have played along with us when we've performed in churches here as well. So,
are there certain songs that just don't lend themselves, Christmas songs, to a brass band?
I don't know. I think you can just make almost any of them fit. And I think what's really wonderful is you can play really from the highest level of classical, say, you know, from a Bach Christmas oratorio, and then you can play things that are just very popular. One of our pieces, of course, is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. We do that every year. We've got a wonderful arrangement of that. But so it's a full gamut of exposure to different kinds of music as well, which is great.
Awesome. All right, make your plans to go. Go to one or the other, or, you know, actually there are people that go to both.
Yes, there are.
So the first one is Wednesday at the Bohm Theater in Albion. Now that one is $10.
Right.
Second one.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night, Wednesday night. And then Friday night.
Right.
At
Bethel.
Bethel. And that one, just donations are accepted, and maybe bring some money for a CD or something.
Mm-hmm. It'd be great.
Have a great couple of concerts.
Thank you. Great to be with you. Thanks
Always
for all your support.
Thank you. Always great to see you, Craig.
Thanks.
Craig Britton with the Capital City Brass Band.